live, ladies and gentlemen. Are we on? Camera seems to be working. Yes, it seems to be working. So, Tank Fly, Boss Walk, Jam Nitty Gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Hat. This is Jam Hat. So, welcome. The third Heathlands live broadcast, episode 3. Revenge of the Spiff. Hope you're doing all right out there. As you can probably see, I am not in fact at Heathlands. I am here in my luxury penthouse apartment in deepest, darkest Harraby, broadcasting to you. Oh, hello, Ben. How are you doing? Hello, Dean. Good to see you. Obviously, I'm occasionally going to peep down into the corner there and respond to people who are commenting. I want to do that in chunks because I'll crack on with what I need to get through. So, what have I got? Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a packed agenda today. A packed agenda. So, what we've got? So how are you all doing? I'm okay. Ready to have a bit of laugh with you. Tooled up. I've got my pen. I've got my Ben. You'll love this. I've got my Spiff mug there. So I'm having a little bit of water on that. And as you will find out, there's 2 ways basically to do a live broadcast. I found. The first way is to be professional, to be slick, to have everything timed specifically to what you're trying to do. So there's that way, and then there's the way I'm going to do it. So you're stuck with that one. Glad you like the mug, Ben, by the way. Okay, so what we've got? First of all, obviously, weather. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all right, really. Nothing to write home about. Thought it was going to rain later, but it hasn't, so that's good. Okay, so I'm going to start off a little bit of a news section, which will cover questions that we've been asked. Okay, so some of you sent in sort of wanting to get information, which I shall now divulge. So, first one we've got is, are we open Bank Holiday Monday the 25th? Yes, we are. As we were last week, when we had that Bank Holiday Monday on Friday, because of VE Day, we're remaining open for the May ones. That is totally confirmed. So, for those who attend, kind of business as usual. Okay, look at this bits of paper, ladies and gentlemen. What else have we got? Oh, yeah. A couple of ones we've had is basically sort of based around how come we're open when there's so many other services and places for people to go that have closed down due to the pandemic. Well, the simple answer is we've been asked to by both the NHS and Cumbria County Council to keep our doors open, so there is places that people can go. Okay. On top of that, and because of that, obviously at Heathlands we maintain strict social distancing policies. That's me doing social distancing. Also rigorous cleaning, infection control, such like. So I hope that's allayed any fears. I'll answer those 2 questions at least. So what else have we got? Yep, we've got that. Oh, yeah. So you may have seen a couple of days ago, there's a post sort of came up on our Facebook page and probably the website as well. I haven't actually checked that. Should have done that. As I said earlier, there's 2 ways to do it. I'm doing it my way. Basically explaining, we've had a few people inquiring about, coming back to Heathlands. Is it okay to come back to Heathlands? This, that, and the other. First of all, it's great that you're thinking about doing that. Absolutely spot on. Brilliant. But I will say, on top of that, obviously, your safety and that of everybody else who attends Heathlands, that's paramount. That is always it's always our priority. Never even mind viruses. That's always been the priority, is people's safety. So with that in mind, if you are thinking about it, you'd like to come back, the numbers and the contact details are on that post we did. If you want to go through that, and we'll speak to you, yourself, parent, care, on the best ways of sort of addressing that. So if you fancy that, the number and the email thing is on the post I've just been waffling on about, basically. So, but yeah, it's good to see that people want to come back. But again, we have to do this correctly and safely. To see if there's anything. Oh, Carol Fisher's there. I'll be coming back to you later. Right, what else have we got? Well, I've done that bit. Look at me, I'm slick. That's one word for it anyhow. Okay, I'll just check I've done all that. Yes, I have. See this bit of paper? It's going away. It's done. Now moving on to page number 2. News. Okay, so we've got quite a bit here. There's lots of stuff. So I'll start off with giving news and a few thank yous, actually. Again, you'll have seen on the Facebook page and our website some brilliant photographs of Mr. Mark Greener, sir, who's done fantastic job with making some signs for vegetable gardens. And again, the photos are available. If you haven't seen them, have a peep. They're absolutely stunning. To give that a little bit of context for those who haven't been up for a while, since you've been away, mainly due actually to Mr. Nick Robinson and Walsh, all sort of vegetable gardening bits who've got in front of the pony tunnels, they're all been absolutely amazingly cleaned out. Things are planted. So Mark's made sort of slate signs, very colourful, just absolutely brilliant work, Mark. So well done to that. Other things, what have we got? Oh yes, of course. Right, okay. So a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about we were making scrub bags, which were going out to health professionals so they could put all their scrubs in safely, so they're all together to be washed. We have moved on, ladies and gentlemen. May have mentioned a little bit about this last week. We're now moving on to making cloth masks. So again, that's a Helen Walshing, so well done. And the teams at Heathlands have been involved in that, on the back of that, so to speak. That's TV talk. We're going to be, I can't read my own writing, I knew we should type these things. Yes, we're going to be making a video for those who wear masks to show how to correctly put them on and take them off. I mean, this sounds common sense, but you know, if you mess it up a bit, you can spread infection. So we're going to be doing a video on the correct way to do that. And in the future, maybe next week, we'll give you a bit more info on where all these masks are going and stuff. So that's currently in progress. So well done, everybody, for doing that. Yeah, hope you're enjoying all the content that's being put both on Facebook and the Heathlands Live part of our website. So I hope you're doing all that. And on the back of that, again, this photo's on the Facebook page, Emma Farrell, my word. So she, what did she do? Well, she made a sausage roll, and we had the recipe for that on our activity pack that we sent out just a few weeks ago. And Emma, that sausage roll looked absolutely fantastic. I'm liking the fact you had crinkle cut chips. The sweet corn, I'd have probably had peas, but that's just my sort of thing. So Emma, well done for that. Excellent. What have we got new then? Oh yes, a bit of exclusive news. One of two pieces of exclusive news. I mentioned last week about the new DVD, new activity pack. I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, there's in fact going to be coming out next week. So I think that's already getting compiled and sorted out now. And we're starting to send them out through next week. So you should have them within a week to 10 days. So that's great. So with that, a big thank you to both Helens for providing all the sort of art and cookery content for that. Real hard work, absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to scroll down here a bit, guys, just see what's I'm missing there. Yes, so well, it's all happening. Oh, blimey. All right, Matthew Beatty. Hello there. And hello, yeah, Mr. Aiken. How are you doing? Watching you. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to crack on and I'll come back to that because otherwise I'll get bamboozled and it is easily done. Okay, so yeah, excellent. So yeah, so all that content that's going to be on the DVD, a lot of hard work behind the scenes going into that. I'd like to thank Mark as well for compiling it, putting it all together, actually making the DVDs and all the sort of jiggery pokery he does with that. Quite a bit of jiggery, maybe a little bit of pokery, but he's doing that. I'm now turning my page over, ladies and gentlemen. Also, it goes without saying, a big thank you to Nick Robinson, who's been doing some cracking work doing his sign of the day. So you've learned it, sign of the day videos, and also his exercise stuff. Very much liking his usage of the toys. I've been seeing them popping up. My favourite has to be so far Mr. Fox. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, in a poor attempt to try and upstage the man, I have Doggy. Yeah, this is my son's dog. It's definitely not mine, or is it? And he's a dog. Adjective named Doggy. So there you go with that one. Just have a look down here. Everybody's saying, well, hi everybody. Excellent, excellent. It's really hard to do this actually because it doesn't scroll. automatically. Oh, just went out of focus there. So I'm doing my best with this one. So yeah, Nick, brilliant with those videos, the exercise ones. I hope that people are not just watching those exercise videos, but are actually, you know, participating in them as well, as that is the point. But wait, speaking of Nick Robinson and exercise videos, I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. Well, there you go. That was Reel to Reel in 1983, but that was then, and this is now, ladies and gentlemen. You've had the rest, now you can have the best. I can exclusively reveal that next Wednesday, which I believe, checking my notes, 20th of May, Mr. Nick Robinson, Esquire, shall be doing a live, that's right, you heard it, live broadcast in which he will be encouraging you to exercise. So brilliant for that, Nick. Looking forward to seeing that. I might even move a little bit myself, who knows. So on the back of that, make that date in your diary. So it's going to be 1 p.m. I don't know if I mentioned that. 1 p.m. next Wednesday. Nick's going to do a Facebook Live exercise session. So a couple little things if you want to do that. He suggests you wear loose-fitting clothing. Not this. Do you know what? I ironed the shirt this morning, especially for this. That's how committed I am. Yeah, so loose clothing. Make sure you've got a good bit of space to exercise in. And obviously, it's always handy to have a bit of water, yeah, if you're pumping it up and stuff like this. So, brilliant with that one. Look forward to seeing that Wednesday. And again, as I say, we'll give you reminders. I'm just going to scroll down there. Okay, we've got a hi from Joan Antrod and that. Good to see you. Glad to see you watching. So now I'm going to move on. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I said to you, if you fancied sending in any pictures that you've done, that I would show them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's already gone and happened. So here we go. This is a I'm trying to get the focus right, so bear with me. This is a lovely sort of drawing, and it feels like a drawing and painting actually, of some tulips by Claire Shaw. Claire, thank you so much for sending this in. So this was sent up to Heathlands, and obviously I came and collected that. So that's absolutely brilliant. But wait, there's more. She's done another one, and I love this one. I really do. I love the purple. Absolutely fine. I say purple, but if you're from 1950s New York, it's purple. But yeah, that's absolutely lovely. I was actually speaking to Cheryl this morning, and I'll just get them both there. Yeah, absolutely. So Claire, really, thanks so much there. Great. So yeah, I was speaking to Cheryl this morning. For those of you not there, you won't know, but we've what we call the quiet room, that's sort of been repainted, and we're putting sort of pictures up on the wall, and we thought they're ideal to be framed and put on. So Claire, thank you for that. Anybody else wants to send them in, send them in. We'll show them on this broadcast and maybe put them up on the wall. Right, then we've got more. It's all happening. There we go. Oh no. All right, okay. Oh, Nick, you're saying thanks for the mention. My mate Bridie, we think you should lead the exercise session. That would end in only one thing, Bridie, and that would be tears. My tears, actually. We've also got Horsehead Farmer, how you doing? Jackie, hello, blimey, it's all going on. It's all absolutely happening, ladies and gentlemen. What else have I got? I think that's about it for that section. Still got my piece of paper, which means I'm in control. So now I'm going out to the generalised shout out. So first of all, we have a couple of birthdays coming up next week. One of them is for Eleanor. Who is Eleanor? Yes, well, Eleanor is actually a member of staff who you won't have met because she actually joined us literally seconds before the lockdown happened. But Eleanor's our new compliance officer, so she does a lot of great work. So it's her birthday next week. So happy birthday, Eleanor. We've also got Edwin, who is attending, and Edwin is 22 on Saturday. So happy birthday, mate. I hope you have a great day. He's asked me not to sing happy birthday, and frankly, ladies and gentlemen, who can blame him? I'd like to give actually a personal thank you from myself and all the Heathlands staff team to Jeanette Fisher. Hope you're watching, and if you're not, why not? Just to say thanks for all the work you do. there's a lot of stuff that's not seen that goes on at Heathlands, and a lot of that is things that go on in the offices. And Jeanette is the person who keeps the whole show running, and she also pays our wages. So there you go. But seriously, Jeanette, thanks for all you do, and that comes from literally every staff member. So keep on, and when all this is over, we are going down the pub. Okay, so shout outs to members. Right, Connor, how are you doing, pal? I apologise because last week I spoke to Connor on the phone and said I'd give him a shout out. I wanted to do, I forgot, because that's the kind of guy I am. So yeah, so happy birthday. So hello to Connor. Also a big shout out to Mr. Ryan Ward. I hope you're not causing too much mischief, but I bet you are. Richie, no then Richie lad, Richie Bowman. Spoke to him yesterday. He's currently in his country retreat, but all's well with him. So again, good to talk to you, Richie. Hope you're all keeping well. Abby Atkinson, hello. So I hope you're keeping well. So she asked me to shout out, and also Mr. Alan Henshaw, who's he's doing good, it seems. But yeah, so hello there, Alan. Who else have we got? Dylan and Anne. Hello. Hope you're okay. I'm actually phoning Dylan and Anne a couple of times a week when the technology works and stuff. But yeah, it was great to hear from you, as it always is. I'd like to say hello to Mr. Stephen Woodburn yet again, who basically protects old Harraby. He sits on the corner, making sure everything's all right. So Steve, hope you're doing okay. And all those at Heathlands house, really. Mr. David Smart, my nemesis, as always. I am watching you like a hawk. Hope you're doing well, pal. A big shout out to Sammy and David. So we had messages from them. And I think that's about it. Yeah, what I'd like to say as well, if you want to have a shout out, anything you want to mention, any questions asked, please put them in the comments or send us a message. We'll get to them and we'll respond either directly or on here. Okay, so I think that could be it, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've covered everything, and if I haven't, well, there you go. Really good talking to you. Just all of you stay safe. I know it's trying times, but I hope all the stuff we're doing on our website, on Facebook, is giving you things to do and that. And I think that's about it. So in the words of the musical Chitty, it's not Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, what is it? Nazis and Nuns. Hills, Sound of Music. So from me, live broadcasting in my luxury penthouse apartments in Harraby, adieu to you and you. Really good talking to you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Okay, goodbye.